Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. I understand you've just set down on Alderaan. The political situation on Alderaan is highly complicated. The world's ruling families are mired in a civil war for control of the planet. House Organa supports the Republic, so they're our primary ally. Your mission against the Havoc Traders is priority 1, but try to aid the Organas where you can as well.
I'll do everything I can.
The Empire supports House Organa's rival, House Thule. Thule was banished from Alderaan, but with the Empire's support, they've returned to make an attempt for control of the planet.
Does this sort of thing happen a lot on Alderaan?
Not at all. The succession of Alderaan's throne has been decided peacefully for centuries. Now, your primary mission. Your target is Gearbox. A captured Thule nobleman has revealed his presence to our House Organa allies. Apparently, Gearbox is aiding House Thule and the Empire in their effort to take control of Alderaan, though we don't yet know the full nature of that assistance.
Whatever Gearbox is up to, I'll put a stop to it.
You should speak to the Thule nobleman that House Organa captured, and see if you can get more information from him. The Thule prisoner is being held in isolation at House Organa's estate. I left strict instructions that no one interact with him further until you arrive.
Are there any limitations on questioning the prisoner?
I leave that to your discretion, Lieutenant, but this man is currently our only link to Gearbox. We wouldn't want to waste that. The overseer at Organa's detention center is a man named Balak Cormac, a captain in their house military. He will be your primary contact. That's it, Lieutenant. Question the prisoner, determine Gearbox's whereabouts, and neutralize him. Understood?
I'll be done in no time.
Good luck, Lieutenant. Garza out.
Whoa. Hold up a minute, friend. The detention area is restricted. I'm going to need to see some identification before you come in here.
You must be Captain Cormac. General Garza sent me.
Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't recognize you. Well, your general told us someone was coming, but he didn't say who. You'll be wanting to talk to our esteemed guest from House Thule, won't you? He's a tough one. We worked him over a dozen times, and he still won't talk.
I thought he mentioned a man called Gearbox.
Well, yeah, besides that, he mentioned the Gearbox fellow as soon as we brought him in. The man's name is Marcus Thule. He did tell us that much. Our boys caught old Marcus sneaking into the castle with a dozen Imperial commandos, set on cutting the head of House Organa into Throntobate.
If you captured any Imperials, I'll need to speak with them as well.
I'm afraid there aren't any, Lieutenant. They all went down during the fight. Took a lot of our boys with them, too. Anyways, as soon as we got the shock cuffs on him, Marcus starts in on the Gearbox stuff. Critical intelligence, Republic Special Forces will want to know, that sort of thing. That's when we called your people.
Let's see if this guy won't spare a few words for me.
Absolutely, sir. Sorry to have held you up so long. Marcus is in holding cell 5, Lieutenant. I've set the security door to grant you access, whenever you're ready.
So, a visitor. Welcome. I am Marcus and Darius Thule. Your aspect and equipment are not those of House Organa. Whom do you represent?
I'm with Republic Special Forces.
Just as I'd hoped. We have much to discuss. I can tell you all about Gearbox, the Empire, and their activities. But before I help you, you must help me. I want protection for my wife and daughter.
It's yourself that you need to be worried about, unless you start talking.
Beating me will not earn you the information you seek. Your friends in House Organa have already tried. My wife and daughter, they still live amongst my house, and amongst the Imperials. If I tell you what I know, they will suffer for that betrayal. I won't allow this. So until my family is safe, I can tell you nothing.
You can talk, and you will.
This does not help your mission. If you care at all about finding Gearbox, you will consider what I'm saying. Perhaps a compromise. I tell you part of what I know to prove the veracity of my claims. If you find that my intelligence is accurate, you help my family. After which, I will tell you exactly how to locate Gearbox.
I'll hear you out, Thule. This better be good.
Among other projects, Gearbox has helped construct a hidden, highly sophisticated missile battery capable of eradicating any Organa force that approaches Thule territory. Destroying this missile battery would greatly benefit your Organa allies and prove how accurate my information is. All you need do for the rest is protect my wife and daughter.
You better not be wasting my time.
I'm not. You'll see. Farewell.
I gotta say, Lieutenant, Just something else. Until you showed up, Marcus had barely spouted 20 words at us. Don't know about this business with Marcus's wife and daughter, though. The boys upstairs may not approve of cutting deals with this guy.
Saving the family is the only way to get Marcus's intel.
Well, then it's probably best if we don't call any attention to ourselves. So what about Marcus's story? All of this missile launcher business. You think he's telling the truth?
If he's lying, I'll kill him myself.
You don't mess around, do you? Well, good luck out there, friend. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some clues about this gearbox guy. I'll keep an eye on Marcus while you're gone.
Forward battery, this is Primary. I've got some fresh ballistic data for the MR3s you've got loaded down there.
Look at him, smugly going about his treasonous business. He actually thinks he's safe from justice, that his crimes against liberty and freedom will go unanswered.
Gearbox won't escape us.
Of course not. Havoc Squad never fails.
We've been doing some testing for Project B and worked out new results for your range Rex. You want to nudge those MR3s a good 0.053 degrees positive lateral to get clean hits on Zone 3. Anyhow, stay sharp out there, kids. Maybe once Project B is complete, we'll have you over for a little demonstration. Primary out.
Project B? What could that be, Lieutenant? A bioweapon? A vector for chemical agents, perhaps? Or could it be something even more dangerous and sadistic?
Whatever Project B is, it can't be good.
Agreed. There's no limit to the depravity that traitors like Gearbox are capable of. I will follow your lead, sir.
Captain Cormac, I really don't believe I can make myself much clearer than...
Lieutenant, welcome back, sir. How did your mission go? You know, destroying that giant missile battery that threatened our house, sir?
The battery was destroyed successfully, Captain.
Well, congratulations. I'd say House Organa really owes you one for taking care of such a dangerous threat.
Yes. Allow me to extend the fondest gratitude of our noble House of Organa for your heroic assistance, Lieutenant. I am Palos Theseus Organa, first nephew to His Highness the Great Duke of Organa. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
It's good to meet you too, sir.
Yes. Well, indeed. I am told that you have spent some time in the company of a prisoner detained herein, one Marcus Thule. This man is of no small consequence to our house, as you may well be aware. What is your interest in him?
Unfortunately, I can't discuss the details of my mission.
Surely you're joking. Lieutenant, I'm certain you would agree that my family has a right to know what transpires in our home. Marcus Thule is telling you secrets which I deeply suspect he would not do without promise of recompense.
As I said, I can't discuss mission details with you.
Your mistrust saddens me. Are we not allies? Can we not confide in one another? Well, I'm afraid that house business compels me elsewhere, so I must take my leave of you, Lieutenant. But let me make something clear. Marcus Thule attempted to murder the head of our house. He will not be pardoned for his crime.
Sorry about that. I tried to calm him down, but to Palos, you're just a stranger buddying up with the guy who tried to kill his family.
Nobody interferes with my missions, Cormac. Nobody.
I gotta say, Lieutenant, it's kind of nice to see someone who doesn't just bow and yes sir the nobles all day. I've been watching Marcus since you left. I don't think he's made a sound or moved a centimeter. Still, I'm sure he's been looking forward to your next visit. I'll be out here if you need anything.
You've returned. I trust everything was as I described. I have now proven the accuracy of my knowledge, as well as my intentions. Before I share any more intelligence on Gearbox, you must rescue my wife and daughter.
Nobody gets rescued until I know what Gearbox is up to with Project B.
I have stated the price of further intelligence. Until you rescue my wife and daughter, we have nothing further to discuss.
I'll rescue your wife and daughter. Where can I find them?
You've returned. I trust everything was as I described. I have now proven the accuracy of my knowledge, as well as my intentions. Before I share any more intelligence on Gearbox, you must rescue my wife and daughter.
Nobody gets rescued until I know what Gearbox is up to with Project B.
I have stated the price of further intelligence. Until you rescue my wife and daughter, we have nothing further to discuss.
You're testing my patience. Don't.
This gains you nothing. I will not yield. My wife and daughter can be found at our family manor. I'll provide you with the coordinates. They must not be recognized while traveling with you. You'll need to acquire disguises of some kind.
I don't plan on leaving any witnesses.
I don't doubt your skills, but I won't have anything left to chance. You must disguise them somehow. My family and I have a code word for situations such as this. Speaking it will prove that you're acting on my behalf. Tyrovan, remember the word well. I'll not have you harming Alderaan or Valen to gain their cooperation when you could simply speak a word.
Tyrovan. Got it.
Good. If you fail to deliver Alderaan and Valen to me alive and well, I will never tell you anything. Never. Now go. We will only speak further when I see my wife and daughter safely before me.
So I guess that's it then. Nothing for it but to rescue the wife and daughter, huh?
This really isn't what I signed up for.
Hey, I know the feeling, Lieutenant. Believe me. I've got you some cloaks here, sir. To disguise the ladies, I mean. It's going to be tough getting to those ladies. There's bound to be loads of guards, Imperial and Thule, in every direction.
Tough missions are what I do best.
Good luck, Lieutenant.
Stay back. Who are you? What do you want from us?
Is this what real Organa soldiers look like, Mum? How fierce!
Stay behind me, daughter. I won't let you be taken from me.
We aren't that frightening, are we?
It is only right that the enemies of freedom and liberty should fear us, Lieutenant. We aggressively defend what they seek to destroy.
Why have you come here? What are you going to do to us?
Your worthless husband won't talk until you're safe, but he gave me a password. Tyrovan.
Tyrovan. The code word. Marcus, he's still alive.
We have to go to him, Mum. We have to.
But how will we make the journey? We'll be spotted traveling with this soldier, marked as traitors to House Thule, to the Empire. I want to see your father again as much as you do, dearest, but we must think these things through.
Wear these cloaks. They should hide your identities.
Well, I suppose, if we have no other choice.
I'll keep you safe, ma'am. You have my word.
Very reassuring.
Don't mope, Mum. This is going to be so exciting. Let's go.
Hello there, ladies. Welcome to the detention center.
Where's Marcus? You're holding him prisoner in this horrid place, aren't you? I insist that you take me to him at once.
Lieutenant, what's the call here? You think it's safe to let him in?
I'll take responsibility if anything happens, Captain.
All right. Take the ladies on in. Cell's open.
Let's move along. I want to bring this nightmarish journey to a close.
Don't be such a crank, Mum. Enjoy the adventure. We're going to see Father.
Yes, the only thing that brings me comfort in our impending doom. Let's find out what these beasts have done to my Marcus. Marcus!
Father, we're so happy to see you.
Alderaan, Valen, I'm sorry to have put you through all of this. Was your journey a safe one? Are you injured?
We are uninjured, husband. This beast you sent for us was more savage than those we encountered along the way.
It really was the most exciting adventure of our lives, Father. Thank you.
Your wife and daughter are safe, Marcus. Now it's your turn.
You have carried out your end of the agreement. With Alderaan and Valen safe, I can tell you everything you wish to know.
Marcus!
Our house is no longer ours, dear. It is a puppet, and nothing more. The two of you are my only concern now. Listen closely, soldier. Gearbox is working inside a highly secure bunker, hidden in the mountains. A direct assault is impossible. The bunker's force fields are impenetrable. But if you raid the generator facility that powers it, you should be able to shut the defenses down.
Give me the details.
The generator's facility powers all of the bunker's outer defenses. It's well hidden, but I can provide you with its exact coordinates. As for Gearbox himself, I cannot offer any further information. His Project B was kept a secret even from House Thul's highest noblemen. However, he promised that Project B would single-handedly turn the tide of the conflict. Whatever it is, Project B is dangerous.
Thanks for the heads up.
Our arrangement is concluded. If you'll excuse us, I'd like to spend some time alone with my family now.
Well, hey there, kid. Been a while now. I barely even recognized you.
Memory loss is common for people your age.
Ha! Calling me old, yeah. I've never heard that before, especially from someone I ended up killing a few seconds later.
So, stole our war droid, did you, huh? All that R&D time for nothing. What a waste.
4X is an exemplary soldier for the Republic.
I would be honored to deliver Gearbox's remains to a court-martial. Hopefully they will still be recognizable as such.
Don't get your hopes up, 4X. There won't be any court-martial for me. So welcome to my humble little research bunker. Have you had a pleasant stay so far?
I'm not sure about your guards, but I've been having a great time.
That's no problem. Guards can be replaced, especially guards who can't even do their jobs. Gotta hand it to you, I didn't think anybody could breach this place, but here you are. Still, you aren't real Havoc Squad material. See, a real Havoc trooper would never have strolled right into a trap like this one.
Havoc Squad, displace.
Evasive maneuvering engaged.
Welcome to the future of war, kid. Hope you're ready to make history because you're gonna be this baby's first confirmed kill.
Sir, I was only following the Lieutenant's orders. Cooperating with our allies, isn't that the drill?
Captain, you have converted our prison into a hotel for enemy nobles.
I already told you. The Lieutenant had to rescue the ladies to get Marcus to start talking. That's all this is, sir.
Is this guy giving you trouble, Cormac?
Lieutenant. Sir, you're back. You're just in time.
Ah, the Lieutenant, no doubt returning from yet another daring and influential operation on my family's behalf, and without our knowledge. Would you be so kind as to explain to me why there are 3 Thule nobles here insisting that they have a bargain with you?
I made a deal with Marcus to get the information I needed.
How dare you make arrangements with House Organa's prisoners without our permission? Indeed, without our very knowledge! I don't suppose you'd care to share the details of this illicit arrangement that you've conceived, Lieutenant?
My deal was for the wife and daughter, not Marcus.
But Marcus! My Marcus! No! No!
Please. Not father. Not father.
Hush now, dears. I knew that this might come to pass, and it is a small price to pay for your safety.
This agreement is satisfactory to House Organa, Lieutenant. The ladies will be remanded to the Republic's care as soon as arrangements are made.
It has to be this way. You have my apologies.
Yes, I understand.
You're all monsters. Heartless beasts with no bravery or honor.
We cannot change this, Valen. Nothing can.
Oh, Marcus. My dearest Marcus. No.
You'll pay for this. I won't rest until every single one of you is paid for this.
The galaxy isn't always a happy place.
You'll pay. Someday you will. I swear it.
I'll leave you all to grieve, then. Farewell, Lieutenant. Captain.
Guess you'll move on now, Lieutenant. You got your man, Palos is happy, everything's tied up.
I really appreciate your assistance, Captain.
Been a pleasure to be a part of something so important, sir. A real pleasure. See you around, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, this is General Garza. Report. What is the status of your mission on Alderaan?
Everything's taken care of.
I'm pleased to hear that, Lieutenant. Congratulations. And what of Gearbox? What is his current status?
Gearbox has been dealt with, as ordered.
Excellent, Lieutenant. Top-notch work. Now regarding your secondary objective, assisting House Organa wherever possible. Palos Organa tells me you conducted yourself with utmost courtesy, and were an invaluable operative on his house's behalf.
Palos is just happy I let him keep his prisoner.
Then doing so was a wise move on your part, Lieutenant. Well done. With Gearbox eliminated, you have officially dealt with every Havoc trader outpost we are aware of. But as you know, our task is not yet complete. You should return immediately to Special Forces Command on Coruscant. It's time we finish this.
We have a lead on Tavis's position?
We'll discuss the relevant intelligence when you arrive, Lieutenant. Do not delay. Garza out.